So y'all remember when I did a video of fragrances that I loved but then kind of like started disliking? Well, we're gonna flip it and reverse it. There are fragrances in my collection that I was not overwhelmingly excited about, or didn't get the hype or understand like, why is this popular? Maybe I was a little nonchalant about it, but now I'm like, hold up, like you're kind of a bop. So these are the fragrances that I kind of just, you know, changed my mind about. I was wrong. I can admit when I was wrong. I didn't understand it until I understood it, okay? I understand some of these fragrances now. They're not all like loves, okay? I'm gonna make that very clear. But we see each other. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi and I talk about all things lavish, but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comments, and find me wherever on social media. Kayali has to be on this list. It's the most that I have from one fragrance house, but Kayali Vanilla 28. I did not like this when I first smelled it. I was just like, no, it's not for me. I'm not the target demographic. Like, what is this? Everybody loved it. Y'all know my experience with this. I was just like, y'all can miss me with that. It wasn't until a random trip to Sephora, they had a bottle there. I was there to smell something else from Kayali, and they had a bottle, maybe about this much in it, and the juice was dark like this. And it kind of just rewired my brain. It was like, hold on now, what is this? And I actually really, really enjoyed it. So this bottle has been sitting in the corner, looking at the wall. She's been on timeout. I did not pull this fragrance out until the juice got like this. You see how dark this juice is? You can barely see Kayali through the juice. I was like, no, I'm not wearing it. I just don't enjoy this fragrance when it's fresh. But when it sits, I like her. Still not a love for me, okay? This still isn't in my top 5 from Kayali. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't think so. But I do enjoy it to layer with vanilla fragrances. It's an interesting vanilla. It's not your typical cupcakey vanilla. Y'all know how I feel about that. I like interesting vanillas. So once this sat and the vanilla was like, hold on, sound effects. let me cook, all right? Then she really surprised me, and I think this is when I really truly started like opening my eyes up to Kayali as a brand and perfumes in general, like especially if they have vanilla in it. I was like, wait, maybe they do need to sit and cook a little bit, and then they turn into these delectable, delightful, just beautiful creations. Kayali Pistachio Gelato. I was so wrong about this. I wasn't like, oh my God, this is the best thing. Well, if y'all see me like that, check my temperature, because I'm not one of those people who are like, oh my God, this is so. If y'all ever see me acting like that, report me to the authorities, okay? Because the crazy lady is off her meds, okay? But I was just very like, okay, this is cool. But through this fragrance, I found out that I really enjoy clean gourmands. I feel like that should be a wave. It's like, I still want to smell kind of fresh, but I still want to be a touch of, you know, edible, you know, touch of gourmand. And this is the perfect like creation for that. I really, really, really enjoy it. Obviously, I don't even have any more. I was wrong. I was just very like, okay, like it's whatever. But it's something about this profile that makes you just want to keep spraying. At least that was my experience. Like I just kept gravitating towards it. And I'm like, why am I why I keep reaching for this? And then when I looked up, I said, hold on, my juice is down here. Then I was like, you know, once you pop the bottle, you might as well finish it. You might as well finish it. So yeah, Yum Pistachio just really just changed my mind. And I was just like, yeah, I was wrong. Even though it was already a like for me, a strong like, it turned into a absolute love. And I was just like, damn, I love you so much, I emptied the bottle? That's a lot. That's a lot. But my last fragrance, and honestly, this is more of a layering combination, but I'm going to talk about each one separately. But this is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Again, another one, I just really wasn't like head over heels. I get more of the bubble gum now that it has sat, but I get more of a beautiful pear dessert, and the dent is denting, obviously. So I think it was because of the season that I kept reaching for this, and I just liked the little the little layering combination that I was doing. So yeah, Candy Rock Sugar, it's nice in my collection for what I need it for. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like Kayali, well, it's not even feel, it's a fact. They definitely changed their sprayers, because the spray on my Vanilla 28 is completely different than this one. This one spits out so much more juice. Their recent bottles spits out so much juice. And even with like my Bougie Yum marshmallow, that's got a hefty dent in it. And I'm like, hold on, have I been using that much? But the sprayer is completely different. So it's just, it's like y'all putting this damn thing on. So don't be fooled by people's like dents. I'm okay with it a little bit, because I'm like, y'all steady be like, oh, I can't smell my perfume because you're not putting enough on. So Mona fixed that problem for you. She said, you know what? You're not putting enough on. I'll fix it for you. I'll do it. I'm going to change the nozzle. So I feel like that's why when you look at a lot of people's review videos of Kayali in the recent releases, like their dents be denting because more fragrance be coming out. But Kayali is definitely a brand that you just have to like, you got to let it cook for a little bit. Now, this fragrance is what I layer with Candy Rock Sugar. And I've been gobbling this thing up, but it's from Navitus. This is Amorous Intense by AI the Great. Again, I wasn't like head over heels in love with this, because it has this very, very sharp and tart appley pear. Is that still there? Yes. Did it calm down a little bit? A little, yeah, it did. But I was wearing this and I was like, okay, cool with that. But once they dropped the Brown Sugar Babe body oil, I've been reaching for this way more. Now, I did a review on the Brown Sugar Babe oil and this. And in that video, I stated that the Brown Sugar Babe oil is a little bit like, that sharpness is turned down. So because the oil kind of calms this down, and then you add on the sweetness and the pear, that version of a pear from Candy Rock Sugar, she's been getting a workout. But longevity is there. I still really do adore this fragrance. Like, oh, it smells so good. But that sharp tartness is what was very off-putting. And I'm like, I'ma still rock through it, okay? Like, I was always gonna rock through with it. If you do have Candy Rock Sugar, layer those two together. But that layering combination has been my go-to for fall, winter 2024, 2025, because it's just interesting. It's complex, it's got depth, it's just a head turner, compliment getter if you're into that. So I really have been enjoying Amorous Intense way more right now. I probably should this have been an honorable mention? No, I don't know, child. Guerlain Mon Guerlain. This fragrance really opened my eyes for lavender, vanilla lavenders. Not a lot of vanilla lavender on the market that I really vibe with, but this is just so beautifully done. It's my bedtime scent, and it relaxes me. It's got a little sparkle to it. I think that's what it is. It just vibes with me. It doesn't smell like an air freshener kind of lavender. It's soft, it's gentle. It plays in the background, but it knows its role. It's like, I'm not gonna get too loud. I'm not gonna get It's a pretty girl scent. I really should start wearing this in the daytime because it shouldn't just be kept to nighttime. I feel like it would, well, not if. It does work beautifully in the daytime. Like, let me stop. But Mon Guerlain, I just didn't like this at first because of that lavender. And I think the more I smell like different notes, then you kind of like are open to it. I try not to judge a note by its ingredients, kind of. Like I try to go into it with an open mind. Like, okay, maybe it has patchouli in it. Oh gosh, maybe it has oud in it. Oh gosh, brace yourself. I definitely brace myself more so with oud. But you know, lavenders and gingers and patchoulis, I'm just like, okay, all right. But I still go into it with an open mind, especially if it's mixed with vanilla. So for me, this one hits the mark, and I'm glad I just kind of like really eased into it. This, I do not have a full bottle yet, but something happened and I just started gravitating towards it. And this is from EBK, and this is Deep in Desire Yacht. Now, y'all remember like a couple of years ago, everybody had this damn blue bottle, and oh my God, it smells like a blueberry muffin, blueberry muffin, blueberry muffin, blueberry muffin, blueberry. It doesn't. Kind of. This, it smells good. It's very, very gourmand. And this little bottle, it has just been like, I've been babysitting with this one. But every time I look at it, I'll mix it with a lemon fragrance, and I'm just getting my whole life. Now, there is no blueberry in here. That's the funny part. But when you do smell it, it kind of has that vibe. I said it didn't, but now that my bottle has sat, it's like, all right, yeah, I get the blueberry muffin reference. It's actually grapes and hazelnut. Who knew? I just be wanting to bite myself. And I'm just like, this is so freaking good. Especially mixed with lemon fragrances. My lemon anemone fragrances. Ciao. Like, oh my gosh, I need to upgrade this. I still feel funny about recommending EBK because you can only like order it through Instagram, and it feels very like, I shouldn't be buying this. It feels a little dangerous. It feels like illicit activities. You know, and it's just like, why is there no website? But yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna upgrade this bottle at some point this year. I think I should get it now, so by the time spring rolls around, because I would not wear this in summer, but springtime this will be, yeah. So yeah, like I really just was like, I don't know why I keep reaching for it, and I try not to reach for it. That's a hard thing to do. You want to reach for something, but you only got a little travel, a little sip, and it's like, damn, I can't spray it the way I want to. So I just got, but the couple of sprays that I do spray, I'm just like, hello, friend. Yeah, so I need to stop playing. Let me go ahead and order this because I'm playing games with myself. I think this is the biggest, like, yeah, I kind of like you now. I kind of understand you. Blanche Bete. We're friends. We're friends now, okay? I don't wear her on her own most times, but I understand her. it is lactonic. It is floral. It's very lactonic, to be honest with you. And I don't like lactonic fragrances. It make my tummy hurt, okay? But it's something about this one when it's layered. And I think it's because of certain fragrance releases that it's just been working for me. And I've been really, really enjoying this. The dent. There is no reason why I am almost halfway done with this bottle. For a bottle I said I did not like. And I really said, I don't understand. Like, I know what I said because I said it. Sometimes you just got to figure out how a fragrance works for you. I know some people go into it and it's like, oh no, if it don't smell good. Okay, that's you. But maybe it's my Cancer energy where I will try to fit that square peg into a round hole, all right? we gonna figure out how to shave those goddamn harsh corners, okay? But I have no problem layering. I have no problem letting something sit. I have no problem like just getting to know a fragrance. Sometimes it's not, oh, spraying, oh my God, butterflies and rainbows. It's not sometimes. And that's what it is. But when I learn how to layer and make something work for me, it's great because now it's more unique to me. And now I'm like, all right, well, this do hit with cinnamon. All right, this hits with strawberry. Okay, if I have anything that's fruity and I just want to make it into like a milkshake vibe, I know I can reach for this. So yes, it's an expensive layer. Absolutely. But it's working for me. People really, really enjoy it on me. And I have been enjoying layering it. I know some of y'all like, girl, like, why you like, did you buy it? Okay then, like, I don't tell you what to do with y'all perfume. Like, don't be trying to tell me what to do. But either way, we have become friends. And I am truly happy about this because, child, the other perfumes that I listed with this one, I was just like, I still don't get it, okay? I rarely reach for them. But this one, it just really surprised me that I've been flying through this bottle. But it's been working out for me. So I can't be mad at that. But let me know some of y'all fragrances that, you know, y'all frenemies. Maybe it's, you know, you're like, oh, I kind of like you right now. But in the meantime, check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.